This morning we're going to go to Hiva Oa. We're finally going to check in. We've been now in the Marquesas for about 6-7 days now. They're all pretty chilled about it. No one's fussed too much that it's taken us a while to check in. Couldn't do it in front of Hiva. There's no customs, no police that can check you in. So we have to go to Hiva Oa. We are being given a lift by Calle II, Robert and Christina, because that anchorage is really not the best, and so their Hallberg-Rassy 42, a lot heavier, a lot more capable of handling those kind of conditions. And also got a kedge anchor, we may need to use it. And Tranquilo, we haven't really set ours up. Now, this is the first time we're going to be on a Hallberg-Rassy going through the water. We were on Ed Wimper, Hallberg-Rassy, all the way back in Croatia. Well, we never left the marina. Now, in my view, Hallberg-Rassy is the epitome of a blue water boat. Nice and heavy, great motions through the water, and very solidly built. There's the gunboat Vandal, but at the tiki. So this is the main anchorage in Hiva Oa, and it's also where most boats come in to check in. As you can see, it's rather small, and the only place really that's sheltered is behind the breakwater, which provides this very tight spot. Most of these yachts have got kedge anchors off the back, so they're not swinging around. If you don't have a kedge anchor, you get a good chance that you're going to, as the wind shifts, smash into another boat as they're staying still. You move in. Not exactly ideal, so it's a shame, because it's the only place you can really check in Hiva Oa. That's road coming in. This is the third time they're coming into Hiva Oa to check in. The first time their agent wasn't ready. The second time some paperwork issues, they didn't have all the right paperwork. So hopefully this is the third time lucky. We're not doing it with an agent, we're just going to try and do it ourselves, and hopefully we should have all the paperwork. We need things like health insurance, boat insurance, registration papers of course, and copies of passport. So we got all that ready based on Rogue's advice. So yeah, we should be okay, but it's a shame about Rogue having to come in here 3 times. The gendarmerie, the police, this is where we check in. So we're at the town bank because we're going to have to pay a bond for Ellen and Aiden, who are Australian citizens, not EU citizens, to make sure they actually leave Tahiti. Yes, it's paradise, apparently everyone wants to stay. And so we're going to have to fork out a bit of money, which we get back as we leave Tahiti, but it's just, yeah, bureaucratic time.
Those moments where you take a deep breath and you say, okay, that costs a lot of money, but it's done. I've done it, apart from we've actually got to go and post this to the post office as well. In the post office to be in Calle by the time we arrive there. Apart from that, we are legal in French Polynesia.
Looks like Josh and the Rogue team are still waiting to check in. Let's have a look. So what's going on?
Oh well, living it up.
I saw you had your big camera.
Nah.
Small one.
Third attempt to check into this country.
And?
And well, and it's closed.
Maybe it's just they know Josh and they don't want Josh.
Oh shit, seriously?
Yeah.
Sorry, beep.
Beep.
I think we're going to have to pay a bond of about $5,000.
Oh no, still?
Yeah.
So the Belgian folks, they've said there's a website called Tickets.
Yeah, but problem is it takes 2 hours.
But these guys don't mind. We just don't want to hold up Calle II, so that's why I'm going to the bank. But if you can wait 2 hours, the internet up there is slow.
And what does it give you?
They do it'll it's kind of like a
Fake airline tickets.
basically. Well, it is actually a ticket, but it's built into cancel in 24 hours. And they said they lost it quite a few times.
Oh, wow.
What's it called? Outwardbound.com.
Just said it.
Hell's tips for Hell's Dodge authorities. Yeah. It's basically it's fraud.
When it's off, I'll tell you the name again.
So, as the French Polynesian authorities just want to make sure that you eventually do leave French Polynesia, they're essentially putting that in a bond. The alternative is that you buy an airline ticket, you get a fully refundable airline ticket to show them that you've got a means of getting out of the country. Of course, you show it to them, you check in, and then what everyone else is doing is then you cancel it and get your refund back. It might cost you $50 in admin fees, but it's better than the $400 US we've just lost on the bank's charge as well as foreign exchange fees. Now, Evan and I are going to check out Gaugin's grave.
Made it. Wow, who could have imagined in a place like this one, sitting on someone's humble grave right now, that a few years after his death, his canvases would be sold in museums and auctions for tens of millions of dollars.
What's it like driving a Hallberg?
To be honest, she's pretty sluggish. I'm used to Tranquilo. Put down the throttle and she goes. This takes a little while to ramp up. That's alright. Look, it's not a fair test because if it was, we'd be sailing.
So it just broke, huh? I have a spare one. Well, that's it for Hiva Oa. Successful little trip. We've checked in, we did a bit of grocery.
If you like this video, please click like below and subscribe to follow our adventures.